Well, hello there, and thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and guess where I am today? You can guess. Ooh, that's right. Cincinnati Masonic Temple, or Center. What do you want to call this? This is a huge building, as you can tell. If I were to go inside, we'll give you a tour. You've got to see this place. There's a whole lot. This is a little longer video than normal, and I'm going to tell you that there's a whole lot to see in this place, and you'll be glad you did. So stick around with us, because you've just entered the Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. So these are where where the Scottish Rite has been in this area, the different halls. Wow. Okay, so you switched locations and interesting.
Well, go ahead.
For one reason or another, huh? Wow, that was nice.
Well, one of the reasons is that the buildings aren't all standing yet.
Okay.
The only one that's still up besides the one you're in is the one on the upper right corner.
Gotcha. So this is their founders hall. It's all the people that contributed to the building of this building. How many did you say there was?
Over 18,000.
18,000 people. Look at the ornateness. Nice big open room. Do y'all rent this space out? Gotcha. Nice. So this is the main hall that they meet, their Scottish Rite meeting. I actually have a meeting scheduled for tonight. Nice auditorium seating. Big room. Obviously they rent it out too if they can. But I like the triangular shaped altar here with all the different mahogany it looks like. Wow. So they're about doing their officer installations. Wow. I like the So this is a certificate for William Howard Taft, former president of the United States. Nice. This is a nice large room honoring some brothers. Let's go in the main room now. This room here, as you can set up, it's got the pews here. This was actually used by the shrine, which is why you got the shrine logo in the back right corner and the left corner. But they have since moved, built another facility, and then come back here for a little longer, and then they moved again and built another facility. So, but this is a nice area here that they often rent out for weddings. So down one of these halls, when they originally built this building, they put in phone booths. You can still see a side of a phone in there. Let's take a look at it. There's no phone in here anymore, but it's a nice phone booth area that you don't typically see those anymore. So this is the commandery room. They don't meet here anymore, but they used to meet here. And I'm sure they could come back here for a ceremony if they wanted to. So they got pipes for a pipe organ. Look at the architecture. Reminds me of the Scottish Rite Cathedral in Indianapolis. Has got a lot of these that you see here. It's a beautiful room. So glad one of our past grandmasters is giving me a tour. He was grandmaster back in 07, I think he said. Wow, look at the ceiling. It's a beautiful place. So this floor is on the 8th floor. Check out how far down this goes. Yeah, that's a long stairwell down there. This room here, they've got each lodge that would meet here has its own safe. So that's a really nice touch. You don't see that very often. Actually, I don't think I've seen extra rooms and extra closets, but never a safe. So that's really interesting. Of course, they got them on the other side there too. What's that? The Excelsior, Kiwanis, Cynthia, High Noon. Awesome. Walk through. Like the door here. It's got a leather on it. You don't see a lot of those, that's for sure. There's no peephole in that door, like we saw at our last lodge. One thing I noticed that when I first walked in here, I saw the stars across the ceiling. I haven't seen them like that since I was in Concord, New Hampshire, I think is where it was, that had that in their building. And the older senior ward station. Of course, there's no regalia or anything out here right now because each lodge would take their own after they had their meeting. And this is an active room. Do they still use this room?
Yes.
They do? Okay. Okay. You can see the placement of the lesser lights here around the altar. It's a good condition altar. Let's go up and see the master station real quick. Okay, he's giving me let me take a tour of this building. It's actually getting close to quitting time. Got the sun there. The altar. Secretary's desk. Love all the architecture stuff. Boy, it's just really nice. It reminds me of a lodge in Anderson, South Carolina also, that they had a lot of this on the ceiling going around. I'll post that right up here. Anderson, South Carolina. Here's where their stewards would sit around their junior warden. That's a good looking altar. Imagine that's their light switch there for their lights. Before we get out of this room, so here's the door, but right here is a peephole. So you got he's got room to look through so he can watch the lights and control the lights from back there. That's awesome. So this lodge room, you see another leather door, but a lot more nice workmanship on the outer door here. Really nice touch. As you go inside, you can see the room is not quite as big as that last room, but this room is a whole lot different. Kind of reminds me of going to the different Grand Lodge buildings in Pennsylvania and New York. Have a lot of different rooms like this that are similar, but definitely different. You can see the decor here is extremely different. There's your lily work for that column. Got the tapestries on the walls here. They kind of match the flooring. And I don't see a lot of altars like this that are passed through that you could see. Most altars are full and complete, and half the time they still store regalia down inside of them. But I don't see a lot like these. I think maybe I've seen one or two. But I do like the lesser lights here. All the ornateness they got all the way down here to the bottom. Kneeling pad. And everything matches, you can see. All the way across, everything matches. I don't see a master's logo or anything at all on that, but everything's definitely color coordinated and matching in the ceiling. Really nice room. Well, that was cool. I really enjoyed him giving me the tour. I'm so glad he did. That I happened to catch him. It was like 4 o'clock when I got here. I didn't know if I was going to be able to catch him or not. Sometimes places like this close at 4, and sometimes they close at 4:30, but not this one here. They stayed open. I was able to go inside and get a good group of tours. I did miss a couple of the rooms, but they said if I come back, but I'm not going to be in the area too much longer, so I'm not going to be able to see that. But it was definitely a good time checking out this building. I wish I had more time to check it out some more, but I've actually got a lodge meeting to go to, and you'll be seeing that video in a couple days after this one, after I post this one, down there in Independence, Kentucky. So I gotta go to that meeting. But I'm gonna let you go. You be sure to like and subscribe, and tell your friends about this YouTube channel, Coolest Life, and be sure to check out that playlist that is Masonic buildings from around the country. You can see videos like this one and other videos from other Masonic orders and other states. Because you are now leaving the Coolest Life, Masonic edition.